Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Flyin18T Motorsports. It is February 15th. Hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day. And we are going to go through the news. Got some articles sorted away, and looking forward to just kind of updating everyone. I noticed that there is a little bit of an uptick in activity. Obviously, you have Daytona going on, Formula E kicking in, a lot of good stuff. So we might get back to the weekly Friday schedules, for the weekend. So we may be kickstarting that real soon. Looking forward to it. But behind me, forward shot of the Formula One Ferrari car. Pretty cool. Just thought I'd mix it up, throw that in there. But let's get rolling here. Let's get over to the news. All right, so we're going to scroll through some things, and I have some articles also picked out. So once again, we are live on Periscope. Any questions, feel free to just throw it in chat, say hi. Questions, comments, suggestions, always open to anything you got going on. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to start off with one of the articles I have tabbed here, which is the Tampa Supercross, the 450 qualifying results. And let's just take a quick look here. Let me get rid of this little banner. Boom. Okay. But if we look down, let's go through the top 10 positions. On pole, Eli Tomac, followed by Cooper Webb, Ken Rosson, Adam Cianciarulo, Jason Anderson, Malcolm Stewart, Dean Wilson, Zach Osborne, Martin Davalos, and Justin Brayton, rounding out the top 10. Looking forward to that. Let's see, a little quick blurb, and this is courtesy of motocross actionmag.com. So if you have a second, feel free to cruise over to their site. A lot of good coverage of Supercross, and they're really almost like real-time coverage. They're really on top of it. Highly recommend visiting this site. But let's see what they just say here quick. The sand section is playing a huge part in the lap time so far today in Tampa. Eli Tomac stated in his interview after the first qualifying session that getting the triple through the second section is very important when it comes to getting a fast lap time. Cooper Webb looks good for the second week in a row during qualifying, and he finished the first session only 0.2 of a second behind Tomac. Very nice. Looking forward to this. Usually there's a video that comes out of the track layout, and I love it's like a point of view where you kind of cruise through the track, and I remember seeing it quickly come across the screen or across the I think I might have tweeted it out a couple days ago, but very, very cool stuff. Once again, full coverage of this event on motocross racing, I apologize, motocrossactionmag.com. I highly recommend visiting there. But let's get back to overall news. Let's see what else we have going on before I go to my next bookmarked article. Rally Sweden, Stage 8. And the WRC puts out little blurbs here and there as far as what's going on.
Thought it?
And usually it's only a minute long, but the minute they put out is pretty cool.
On only a second event at this world level, would be fighting for a place on the podium. But just that is happening in Sweden, round 2 of the title race. Doing his best to suppress the arrogance and the speed of the Finnish youth is the 6 times world champion Seb Ogier.
Rally Sweden, Stage 8.
Saturday stages,
very exciting. Wish it was a little bit more live coverage that I could share or even direct you to. But this is courtesy of WRC.com.
Last year's
so feel free to head over there to stay up to date with the Rally Sweden highlights.
This year, he couldn't put the rally leader under enough sustained pressure to grab that lead.
All right, next article. We're going to get over to courtesy of Autosport.com. We're getting into the Formula E season, and very exciting stuff here. Porsche scored its first Formula E pole position in only its 4th event, courtesy of Andre Lauderer's Super Pole lap in qualifying for the Mexico E-Prix. Very nice. Not going to go through the whole article. Once again, this is courtesy of Autosport.com. But let's just give a quick gander here. Lauderer, who last topped qualifying in Rome last season ahead of a race he lost to Evans, progressed through to the top 6 Super Pole shootout after finishing runner-up to Evans in the second qualifying group. He posted an unmatched 1 minute 7 second or 7.9 second effort on his one-shot run to go top, with the subsequent laps from Nick DeVries and Evans not enough. Good for him. Awesome stuff. And very exciting for Porsche. Once again, their first pole in only its 4th event. Very nice. Very cool. So I'm going to back out of that. Cool looking car too from Porsche. We'll scroll through anything else that stands out quick. I think I took a quick look at this here. Audi e-tron range effectively halved by a 4,000-pound trailer. I think, well, it says it right here, and I'll just read. This is courtesy of The Truth About Cars by Matt Posky. Audi engaged in a publicity stunt this week to prove electric vehicles can be legitimate workhorses capable of towing sizable items long distances without issue. And I think when all was said and done, after they had attached this trailer, that their the range was, as the title says, halved. So I don't know if that's a good publicity stunt or a bad one. Maybe they could have picked a smaller trailer and come out with a little bit better of a range, but we're just kind of cruising through the news here. All right, let's get out of this. And we're going to move on to the next bookmarked item I have. And this is a good one. Courtesy of Motor1.com, the McLaren Senna and the Senna GTR compared side by side. Some very, very cool stuff here. Let's play this video. I haven't looked at this yet, but we'll keep it.
Good morning, comrades. A while ago, we published a video where we were picking up the McLaren by the amount of downforce that the stock car provides. But anyhow,
basically just a visual display of something that I was cruising in, what they stated in the article also. So I'm going to pause this video, go down a little bit, and right here, in an overall synopsis, and we'll get to all the photos, but the biggest change from the normal Senna to the GTR is the aero package. Since the Senna GTR doesn't have to work about clearing speed bumps or road imperfections, the McLaren engineers were allowed to exercise their command over the atmosphere. The McLaren Senna GTR is able to generate 1,000 kilograms of downforce at 200 kilograms, or I guess more than the standard Senna. This increases thanks to the massive front splitter and comically large rear wing. These larger aero pieces are then augmented by tiny carbon fiber wings that were honed to perfection in a wind tunnel. Nice stuff. So let's take a look at some of the pictures. Oof. That's an active aero right there. Those wings definitely open and close. Wow. A lot going there. And as you can see, you know, the carbon fiber work, very, very cool, cool stuff. Wow. I mean, as you can see, this entire rear piece, front and bottom, below the McLaren badge there, is all carbon fiber. I'm guessing that this rear bottom piece here with the fins is active also. Very wild looking rear end. Awesome. See, next picture. I think just as a visual effect of showing how low the active suspension can get. Cars are incredible. We'll back out of this right here. But that is a very good read. Once again, that's courtesy of Motor1.com. Definitely head over there. Article by Chris Ocula, put out this morning. So let's get back to the news. See what else we can find. Let's click on this here. The Ford Mustang Shelby GT350 Twin Turbo by Fat House. Let's see what we got going on. You know what? Let's visit this, and we're just going to wing it here. The Fat House can tune the Shelby GT350 up to as high as 1,400 horsepower, but it doesn't come cheap. Yeah, I would guess not. The Ford Mustang is no stranger to getting worked over by tuning companies. And the Shelby GT350 is a personal favorite thanks to the tunability of its naturally aspirated 5.2-liter Voodoo V8 at 526 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. Let's go on. I thought I saw a dyno sheet. I mean, listen, you're going to go that high. The GT350 can go 0 to 62 in 2.5 seconds and run the quarter mile 9.9 at 142. I mean, it's definitely impressive. Top speed 185. Here's some numbers. Okay, and I think what they mentioned here, and they're showing different tunes on the car, different horses. Yes, here it is. So the red is on 93. The orange is the E85. And then the blue is just the normal stock GT350. Wow. So the E85. So if you look at the 1000R package from Fat House is generating 806 horses. And the E85 gives you another 150 horses over the 1000R package with 93 premium. That's very impressive. Very crazy. And as you can see, that's reflected in a 1 second less 0 to 60 time also. If we scroll through a little bit, and then we're going to go back to our news. And that's the 1000R package we were looking at. You have the 1200R package, can go up to 1200 horsepower. The 1400R package can boost it up to 1400 horsepower. And the 1400R package can do 0 to 61.9 a quarter mile in 8.2 at 168. Crazy stuff. Very crazy stuff. Okay. Great stance. Breaks down the all the components. Ooh, more pictures. We like pictures. Nice. Go over here. Love the stitching on the seat. Beautiful looking car. Obviously a lot of work right there. Wow. Wow. Awesome. That's a great shot. Wow. Pretty even curve right there. The torque in the mid-range is a little dips a little bit, but other than that, really nice, smooth power curve. Excellent. All right, let's get out of this. Let's go back to the main news. Actually, we're going to go back to my last article of the day. So we're going to click over here, and nothing too crazy. It does mention that we have the 4 hours of Sepang. The race start delayed after major thunderstorm hits the circuit. This is courtesy of the dailysportscar.com. As the title says, pretty scary stuff, actually. This is part of the Asian Le Mans Series schedule. So they're at Sepang. Round 3 of the 2019-2020 Asian Series has suffered a delay due to the race start after torrential rain and a major electrical storm hit the circuit as the grid formed up for the planned 5 p.m. start. Gets even crazier. Multiple lightning strikes knocked out broadcast and race control cameras and other communications systems. And whilst the storm passed after some 45 minutes, there has been significant damage to some camera, broadcast, electrical, and electronic systems. It doesn't sound very promising that this race is going to even get started. So, hope everyone is safe. Wish everyone the best. Hope to see that race back on track soon. But that is, I think that might even be a wrap. Very quick, very brief news summary for today. Once again, I'm going to be starting to review the everything that's on the race calendars. And like I said, we might get back into the weekend race schedules that I was broadcasting on Fridays before. So let's look for that, maybe even starting next week. Like I said, though, it depends what events are coming up. I'm noticing something's popping up more and more now. But this video will be on the YouTube archive, obviously on Periscope. Also, any pictures from past events you can see on the Flyin18T Instagram account. But other than that, Flyin18T on YouTube, Flyin18T on Periscope, and Flyin18T@gmail.com if you ever want to say hi. Of course, you can always reach me directly on the Flyin18T Twitter stream. So thank you very much for popping in. Thank you very much for the support. And we'll see everyone real soon, probably within another day or two with another current news update. Okay? Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.